know how people are trying to find love in a world full of shitty ass people. People do not give a fuck about each other anymore. And I'm just like so sad. Like it really makes me sad. Welcome back to Life with Lisette podcast. I'm so excited you guys are here. I have a very, very juicy topic today. So before we get started, as always, let's go ahead and grab our drinks. Today we are drinking Beatbox in the flavor Peach Hard Tea. Cheers. I just had to. I had to. Welcome back to the episode. Now, today's episode is being brought to you by one of our own followers on Instagram. Her name is Sarah Lynn. Thank you so much for leaving the comment so that we could use your topic for today's show. With that being said, today we are discussing finding love in a world of narcissists, liars, and cheaters. And oh my God, I got so many good stories I cannot wait to share with you guys. I actually low-key was kind of waiting for a topic like this to come up so that I could just talk about certain situations that I've been through, certain people that I've been with. We may not name names, just, you know, to protect myself, honestly. Getting into this topic, I do not know how people are dating today. Like, actually take that back. I don't know how people are trying to find love in a world full of shitty ass people. And I'm just gonna say it. People do not give a fuck about each other anymore. And I'm just like so sad. Like it really makes me sad. So the reason why I love talking about this topic is because I have a lot to say about it. I have so many friends that are currently single, that are in the dating pool, and they're just like, Lisette, like what the hell is going on? Like, let me tell you about the story. Why is this person treating me like this? Why is this person treating me like that? And it's crazy because, to be completely honest with you guys, I never really knew what a narcissist was, like, until it started like going all around social media and you would just hear this word all the time. And I didn't even realize that almost half the relationships I've been in, I've been dating a narcissist and I didn't even know it. So the crazy part about this is I have always been in long-term relationships. Now, have they been great? Yes, I'm sure. We had great times, right? But also there were so many times that I was either being manipulated, controlled, taken advantage of, misogyny. Like there's just so many things that have been a part of my past relationships that I didn't even realize were wrong until I finally started growing up. And then you hear other people talk about their stories and you're like, oh my God, like I lived that same story. I dated somebody just like that. And I didn't even realize it when it was happening. Let's just start here. Manipulation, I feel like, is where narcissists love to live. They love to be able to control you. They love to be able to lie to you. If they're cheating, they will manipulate you and make you feel like it is your fault. The reason why they cheated was because of you. And honestly, like, I just don't see what the big deal is about just saying to somebody like, hey, I might need something else that you can't offer me. And instead of cheating on you, I'd rather just be honest with you so that we could just have an honest relationship. And either one, now you have the one problem that I'm telling you about that I either need you to help out with, or we can't be together because I'm not trying to cheat on you to get that from somebody else. I don't know why it's so hard to be honest. And I feel like it goes both ways. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like, honestly, today, I feel like women are just as bad as men, especially now because women are CEOs. Women don't really need a man. They might want a man now. Like, they don't need a man. We are pretty much in control of our own lives. Like, we have great jobs. We are buying our own homes. We are buying our own cars. Like, we really don't rely or depend on a man as much as we used to. And I feel like because of that, we've kind of like taken it as like, oh, we have our power back. But a lot of times I am seeing these women like today that are really like turning into the men that we all hated. Like, and it just is so sad to me because I have friends that are like, man, I want to date so bad. And this guy is treating me like this and treating me like that. And I'm like, okay, well, why is he treating you like that? Like, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. And I'm the friend who's always very honest about stuff like this. So I will put you to the test too and ask you questions like, what made this happen? Why did he react this way? So I always play both sides when I am giving advice or suggestions to my friends. And a lot of times it's like the women do expect a lot, even though they know that they don't need it. And I'm like, you guys, just because you guys are in this relationship and you feel like you have the power does not mean you get to treat somebody else like shit. Now, like, flip the script. Now we're talking about men. Same with men. Like, just because, you know, you feel like you have, you know, this like you're a big macho man or you feel like, oh, I'm the man in the relationship, does not mean that you need to be in control all the time. Actually, a lot of healthy relationships is two people that are giving the same amount of love, the same amount of respect, the same amount of communication to make your relationship work. And I feel like a lot of people kind of miss that, you know what I mean? And that's why people start leaning to cheating. People start leaning into lying and trying to like navigate their relationship based on nothing but just lies. And honestly, I just don't feel like it's healthy. I feel like it's not healthy, but a lot of my friends like have reached out to me, and just recently, like I have some really close friends of mine who are dealing with some really hard stuff. And it's like, it's hard for me as a friend to listen to these things, because as much as I want them to just be over this guy and like, God, like, can't you just throw him to the side? Like, look at what he did to you. Going back to these relationships that I had with narcissists and people like that manipulated and controlled me, like I just said, I didn't even know that I was living that until later, until I was out of that relationship, that I realized like, oh my God, I didn't even know that this was happening to me. So I get it. It's hard to walk away from certain relationships. It's hard to walk away from certain things, you know, no matter if they lied, if they cheated, if they treated you, you know, wrong. But just know that you guys, like, there's somebody out there for you and for everyone. Like, just because this person is lying to you or they've cheated on you or, you know, their narcissistic ways, like, not everybody is like that. And so I will say this. Just know that, like, you do not have to put up with none of that bullshit if you don't want to. Nobody is keeping you hostage. And if you feel like you're in that situation, you are already in the wrong relationship. Like, I'm telling you right now, this is not healthy. Not for you, not for him, and not for your relationship. Neither one of you guys will grow from this. It's not going to be good for either one of you guys. I'm just saying, when you are dealing with situations like this, it's better just to not get involved. Like, especially if you're single right now and you're trying to, you know, be in the dating pool and you're like, hey, I really want to find love. When you see the red flag, better see the red flag. Like, don't start pulling out green flags out of nowhere just to make it seem like it's better than what the situation actually is. When somebody does something, when somebody tells you who they are or they show you who they are, believe them. You don't need a second and third time or a second and third chance to see if they are going to change. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, do not waste your time on stuff like this, because it will just put you so much further behind. And then you just feel like sad and you feel depressed and you feel like, oh, I'm never going to find anybody. You guys are in control of that. You decide who you want to spend the rest of your life with. So if you are already picking up like all of these different things or characteristics of like a narcissist, or you're like, oh my God, why is he lying to me already? And we just started dating. That's a red flag that you need to just make sure that you are paying attention to, because if they lie to you from the very beginning, they will lie to you again. And just to throw this out there, if you're like, oh, well, they lied to me that one time, like, it's fine. We already talked about it. We're moving forward from it. All you did was just give this person, like, basically the right to do it again, because they know that you're going to forgive them, and they know that they can move past that and, you know, do it again in the future. Okay, so this is the last thing I want to say, and this is a big one. We live in a world right now where materialistic things, for some reason, are equivalent to love. And I don't know, I don't understand that really, but I feel like I need to be the person to tell you, and especially if you're young watching this, you need to hear this. Because somebody is buying you things, that is not always because they love you. If somebody starts love bombing you and buying you this and buying you that, buying you a car, buying you, you know, shopping sprees left and right, like, take a second to really ask yourself, like, is this because they care about me, or is this because they want to control me? They want to have this control over my life and what I do. Especially with like cars. I had a guy buy me a car once, and honestly, it was like I didn't even have a life of my own once I started driving that car. So you have to pay attention to things, like, and to signs around you. Like I said, I feel like right now, the young generation is seeing love bombing and getting gifts as like a form of love. Honestly, like, it's control, and control does not equal love. So just be mindful, you know, when you're dating somebody new, you know, when you start seeing these red flags and you start getting love bombed, it's because they're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to make you forget about everything that you guys just went through. So all I'm going to say is this, you guys. just remember that there is somebody out there for you. And if you are somebody that's single and you're like, God, when is my time? When will this come? I know it's the most annoying thing to hear from somebody, but it's the truth. You will find love when you're not looking for it. It will just find you. And if you're holding on to a relationship that you know is fucking toxic, leave, because nothing good will come when you're still holding on to things that you don't want to let go of. Like, that's not good for you. It's not good for your relationship. And no new blessing is going to come your way as long as you're holding on to your past. So that's all I'm going to say for this episode. But that is it for today's show. The next episode is going to be one of my crazy story times that I am sharing with you guys, and I cannot wait. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next show.